Hello, dear viewers. This is Z, and something hit me really hard while I was browsing Hacker News on this article called Why Doctors in America Earn So Much. Now, the story is awesome. It tells you why we have shortage of doctors, but that's not really why I'm talking about this topic here today. So, I read through the comments, and basically what they're saying is that a doctor can make about 350K on average, but it takes a long time to get to that level. Basically, it took over 10 years to get to that. Here, somebody said, my wife is a doctor, I'm a software engineer. While she now makes more than I do, it took nearly 10 years. That whole time, we were racking up tuition, debt on tuition. Residency was demanding, but severely underpaid. So here's the thing, right? The husband is a software engineer, while the wife is a doctor. The software engineer obviously make more money than the doctor when they first started out, but after 10 years, after a lot of schooling, residency, the doctor slowly overtakes the software engineer. Now, this is not taking account into the years that they spent on training, where if you spend those 10 plus years on a software engineering career, if you do the cumulative earning, I think the software engineer might be making more, but the rate of money making for the doctor will be much more because in 25 to 35 years, the doctor will definitely make more than the software engineer. So if you look at from the lifetime perspective, doctors make more money, which makes sense. They are much more in demand, they save lives and all of that stuff. But, medical training has huge opportunity costs. So that's not what so here's another comment. Similarly, my husband is a commercial pilot and is now making more money than me in tech after his 10 plus years of underpaid work and high student debt loan. But here's the deal. He's basically going to make top dollars until he's 65. Meanwhile, I'll likely be seen as a dinosaur in our tech by that age and will be lucky to find work at all. This is the message that hit me really hard. Now, as a software engineer who's in their mid-30s, I've been in this industry for over 10 years. And I can definitely tell you that there is a lot of biases for age in our industry, and which this person correctly pointed out. Yes, we make good money, but we're young in tech. But we age out much more quickly due to the biases common in our industry. I'm a software engineer at 30s. Right now, I'm still going for that senior lead level in my career ladder. But I'm just thinking, if I'm like 50s or close to 60s, and I'm still a software engineer in this industry, because I also can't predict what's going to happen in 30 years to this industry, right? Maybe AI will take over and then AI will replace all our jobs. But that's aside the point. In my career, I have worked with folks who are in their 50s and close to 60s who are still mid to senior level engineers. They never went up higher than what they are. They never went into management. They never went into more like leadership type of role. They stayed at that level. And you know what? They are some of the greatest engineers that I work with. And the bias is never healthy for our industry. You can't judge a book by its cover. If you look at someone, but it's very common in our industry when you look at someone who's like much older than you are, but at the same title, it makes you wonder, right? Like, hey, why is this person never moved up? Maybe they're just not cut out for it, right? But that's definitely the wrong thinking, because some people choose to stay at the level that they're at because they like to continue to code, right? So, it makes me think, like, should I continue to try to move up higher than I am in order to protect myself in this industry? Because if I'm like 40s and 50s, I definitely want to be like a director level, more management, as compared to a coder. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, because it is a question that we really have to think about as software engineers. You might be young right now, may not seem like a problem to you, but as you get older, it will be a problem in this industry.